Okay, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, he became Rebbe in 1951, but he arrived in America in 1941. And in 1947, we traveled back to France to bring his mother. And his mother came to live in Crown Heights, not far away from him. And the Rebbe used to go every day and spend an hour, or whatever, with his mother, drink tea with her. And this he did until until she passed away in, what was it, 1964. She passed away. So, in other words, she was in America almost for 20 years. So all that time you would go and visit. I'm sorry, what did I say? 20 years? Yeah, that's right, something like that. 15 years. So all that time he would go and visit his mother. When he would go and visit his mother, he would walk down the same street all the time. And this is even after he was Rebbe. Of course, he became Rebbe. She passed away like 13 years after he became Rebbe. So every day we'd walk the same some road. There were it's at the same street. The shop owners and the people, the Jewish shop owners would come out to see the Rebbe, and the Rebbe would always like nod to them, cordially and say good morning. But there was a policeman that stood on the corner. He was a black policeman, and the Rebbe would wave to him and say good morning to him, good morning, and talk to him a little bit. Every day, say a couple of good words, and he would. So the shop owners were wondering why it was that the Rebbe was so short with them. He just gave them a couple of seconds, and he would just nod and say good morning, good morning. And to this policeman, or I guess anybody else that the Rebbe would meet, he would like wave to them or whatever, or tip his hat or speak to them a little bit, say good morning, how are you? And so they asked the Rebbe why. Why is it that with us you're very, at the end of it? So the Rebbe said, my father told me, I think this is the way it goes, that I should never bend my head. I should never bend for a non-Jew. In other words, and they should never show even a small sign of surrender to a non-Jew. To be friendly, very good. Friendly, 100%. To speak to them in a friendly way, to ask how are you, how is your wife, children, but to show any sign of subjugation is not to do. From that we can learn, like it said, Mordechai lo yichra v'lo yishtachaveh. He did not bend whatsoever to anything that wasn't Jewish.